That is the power of skill. That is the power of skill. And we are here to learn skills in the university. Ko karatun addini muka zo? Muna za mu kabari da shi. Shi certificate din za a sa mana cikin likafanin mu ne? So then what are you here for? You should learn a skill to become market relevant person. You should become a problem solver, not a certificate holder. Yes, unless we learn skills, relevant skills, we are just becoming certificate holders. Then holding a certificate, is it a skill? Is it a skill? Just to hold a certificate in your bag? Going from one office to another? من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له وان محمدا عبده ورسوله. اما بعد. So with this tool behind me, I can take us, I can say, gradually to discuss this important topic. Youth in the digital age, strategies for balancing academic success with skills enhancement. As I have already stated, I'm a student of knowledge, and I'm always looking for wisdom. Because whenever you're talking about wisdom, you're talking about knowledge. Because as one of let me start with the Quran so that I won't start from anybody's quotation. يؤتي الحكمة من يشاء ومن يؤت الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا وما يذكر إلا أولي الألباب. You know, UK is a hallmark of Islamic virtues. Can any one of us tell me what is the motto of UK? Allahu Akbar. And they said one of the greatest pieces of academic wisdom is to know what you don't know. But the fear of Allah is the greatest wisdom. The fear of Allah is the greatest wisdom. Let us learn Islamic books, starting with the Quran, where Allah says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. You should read in the name of your Lord, the Almighty Allah, who created. So it means, whatever you are reading, you should do it in the way that is already prescribed by Islamic teachers. We have many of us from several departments and faculties. Let us feel that whatever we are studying in BK, we are doing it in the name of the Almighty Allah, and believing that we are going to make the best use of it and benefit the mankind. And it is part of what you are going to be awarded, a certificate. After all, after graduating, they always give degree certificate in knowledge and character, right? Yes, in knowledge and character. So to tell you that just knowing something or knowing about whatever you are reading is not enough. There is something, character. But where do we learn character in university? Attitude. Who can please tell me where in your courses and in which of the books do we learn character, or handouts do we learn character in the university? Who can tell me? Which of the university courses do you learn character? You are given degree in knowledge and character, right? I'm sure of the knowledge. We have handouts, we have books in our libraries, we have courses, credits of courses that can lead us to our CGPAs after passing. If you fail, you have a carryover. Do we carry over characters? Do we? So are we learning only knowledge? No. We are learning character. Alhamdulillah, I learned a lot of attitudes, a lot of soft skills here in BUK through MSS with the support of Engineer Munir Borzo and his colleagues and his associates. We learn the character from our religion, no other. We learn the knowledge through the books of the university and the library. But we learn the character through MSS, through Mason, right? That is why we learn character. But there are two, these are two domains. There is one remaining domain of education. We have three domains. From the Bloom's taxonomy, where are people from Faculty of Education? Where are students of education, please? Who can tell me the missing domain? Knowledge, character. What's the missing domain? And where do we learn it in the university? Yeah, you can speak. Oh, can you take the microphone to her, please? They said I'm a motivational speaker, right? Today I'm not motivating you. We are going to discuss important issues to learn together from the books. Where do we learn the third domain of education? Where are the students of Faculty of Education? I have seen only one. Please, you don't need to hide. You are all supposed to answer this question. The third domain is for learning skills, practical skills. We have three domains. You should know, you feel, then you act. You are learning the knowledge. That is what you call cognitive domain. Then that is where you understand. Yes, we are reading our books. We are what we call jacking. Do you call it jacking still? We are always jacking during the examination seasons, right? In our own time, we populate the streets because some of the time you can't get the enough light in the dormitory and library. They are all populated. They are chopped up. Sometimes we read by the streets. Yeah, we feel the whole street under the street lights. So we were busy learning, knowing. That is enriching our cognitive domain. Then we have another domain. That's where character is. It's in the heart. It's in the heart. You have to learn some ethics, some attitude, and character. The character you are given degree in, then you have to learn it in the heart. Then you have to act. That's by doing. We call it psychomotor domain. Education is supposed to be holistic. In the head, heart, and hand. So now it is an assignment to you. Do you really integrate these three when you are still a student in the university? If you are not, please, I'm advising you to first of all make sure you are learning the character from your mentors. As I've already told you, wherever I go, I cling myself to a mentor. And this is one of our mentors, Engineer Munir Bondo, and Alhamdulillah is the chairman of today's event. You must have a mentor. I'm not here to just speak alone. You should speak. My friend, who is your mentor? Who is your mentor? Your father. Allahu Akbar. Your father is your mentor. Each and every one of us must be a mentee of his father. That's when you are during your upbringing at home. Your father is your mentor, right? But the time you came out from the comfort of your home, then who became your second mentor? Who? Yourself. Okay. Let me ask from the ladies, please. Sister, who is your mentor? Apart from your parents, who is your mentor? Who is your mentor? Your mother, apart from your parent, please. Who is your mentor? Your second mentor? Sister, who is your mentor? We must have mentors wherever we find ourselves. Our lecturers are our mentors if they like. Our lecturers, your teacher is a mentor if he likes. Do you know why I say if they like? Not all lecturers are mentors, please. Some lecturers are in front of the class to tell you what is in the handout and leave, right? But we have a lot of them who are our mentors. One of my mentors in the university, in Faculty of Engineering, is Dr. Binta Usman. Yes, it's a lady, and she is still my mentor. You must have mentors wherever you are. Otherwise, you will end up enriching only one faculty, only one domain of education or of learning. You only know. You cannot feel and you cannot act. If you only know, you are a liability to your parents, to the society, to the university, to the whole country and to the world. You are just a liability. Because if you only know, you only enrich the head, you only memorize. Even my smartphone can memorize, right? It can even analyze with the advent of AIs, artificial intelligence. The AIs in our phones, in our computers, can discuss, can analyze, can do a research. If that is the only thing you can do in your career, my friend, you are just a liability to the humanity. Because you don't have a skill. The AIs can do it better than you can do. Then what is another thing you need to learn so that you don't become a liability? There are skills. Soft skills are confined, are attributed to heart. You must be of good character. You must be creative. You must have leadership skill, collaborative skills, teamwork. Yes, you should learn all these things. They are attributed to the second faculty or domain of learning. Then we come to aligning from the topic. We need to align the academic success or excellence with skills enhancement or skills acquisitions or skills development. Then, this time around, I need somebody from Faculty of Engineering, my faculty. Who is from the Faculty of Engineering? From Faculty of Engineering, right? What is your name? Ishaq. Shuaib. From which department? Thank you very much. I like it. I'm also a student of engineering and electrical engineering for that matter. Which skill have you learned from your department? Yes. Electrical engineering department. Which level? Level 4. Right. Level 4. Okay. Which skill have you for within 4 years learned from electrical engineering department? No, I'm asking the ones you learned from the university, please. Any skill, or you just learn knowledge? You only memorize, right? Don't tell me. What of electronics, engineering, telecom, electrical wiring installations, programming? You don't learn programming from the department? Don't tell me. Okay. Now, have you learned it outside? From outside? Okay, what have you learned from outside the university? Embedded system. A takbir. From which skills development institution? NASCOM Soft. Okay. So now you have done justice to your life. You are not a liability to the humanity. Who else? From computer software engineering, please. Software engineering. Okay, my friend, what is your name? Ibrahim Khalil. Beautiful name. From software engineering, what skills do you have? Or you are also a liability? Which skill? Come again? Front end development. What of the back end? What happened to the back end? The front end, using which programming language? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. What of Python? Wow, you have done a great job, because you are no more a liability to your parents, to your siblings, and to the humanity. So, from the sister side, please, who can tell me one of the skills she learned? But this time around, I hope it's from the university you have learned these skills. What is happening to the university after our graduation? Sir, what is happening to the university after our graduation? I learned a lot of skills here within the university. Most of the students now, they are not learning any skill. Something is happening. So you learned this skill outside the university. From which institution? Soft? Self-taught. Are you sure you are self-taught? Is there anybody self-taught? Even the prophet was not self-taught. There is no self-taught in the whole world. Somebody must have taught you. Nothing like self-taught. Who taught you? Who mentored you? Who took you through? Somebody must have done that. My friend, I know about people like you. They thought it's something valuable or of esteem to say you are self-taught. It's not. It means you are hiding the teacher behind the story. Somebody must have taught you, please. Just think about it. somebody online, right? Was it AI? Was it person? Who was that person? Zach at Takbir. You must have somebody to teach you skill. Somebody must do that job for you to be skillful. Have you understood what I want to take you through? Yes, nobody is self-taught. Sister, who has any skill among you? From the sisters, madam, what is your skill? From which department are you? From pure and industrial chemistry. Beautiful. Which skill do you have from the pure and industrial chemistry? You are a fashion designer. Is there a relationship between the two? Did you learn a single skill from that department? You didn't learn all the knowledge. So an assignment to you, you should go and learn a skill like dyeing. Is it not part of the courses? You should know how to dye. Dyeing is there. A lot of things. Cosmetics, right? There are skills there embedded. But we forget about it. I'm sorry to say the university forgot about it. The practical part of what we're reading is more important in today's world, in the 21st century. Skill in the 21st century's currency. We should go and learn skills. Skill is the 21st century currency. No wonder most of us are poor. No wonder. Because we are busy learning something that this smartphone can do. The smartphone can learn the theories, can learn the rhetorics, can do the analysis. 5 years only learning what our phone can do? No. Something must be done by the university lecturers. And you yourself, must you wait until somebody updates the curriculum or can even efficiently execute what is inside the curriculum? The practical aspect of what we are learning is always there in the curriculum. It's there. I have mentioned it from our department, right? And you too from your department. There are all those programming languages. Are they not inherent? Are they not there? But you didn't learn them. You just cram the codes, right? And you pass the exam. Wallahi, something must be done. And that's why these days, before in the olden days, endeavors are only school dropouts. But these days, even university graduates are becoming endeavors. I am telling you, from my real experience, university graduates are becoming drug addicts. Why are they becoming drug addicts? Because they need a reward from their brain of what they are doing. But you are learning something that you didn't do the practical aspect of it. You have nothing as a reward from what you spent 4 or 5 years learning in the university. Why can you get that reward? It's from doing. If you only know you didn't fail and you can't do, you don't have any option than to be part of the riffraffs in the society. You must learn a skill to make you a complete human being. You must learn a skill to make you a complete human being. Otherwise, the phones in our pockets and the laptops in our handbags are more important than us. So it's better I subscribe to Grok or ChatGPT than to employ a university graduate who only knows. He doesn't fail and he cannot do. Then I better subscribe to some of the AI tools on my phone than to employ you in Engausa. Who knows Engausa amongst you? Engausa Global Tech Hub. Who knows Engausa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now, what we are doing in Engausa is to translate the technical aspects of the relevant skills, of the marketable skills into our mother tongue, or do justice to ourselves to learn skills before graduating from university. As a university undergraduate student, whenever I come to my room, it's filled up with laptops and desktops of my colleagues and lecturers. I already had a skill as a level 3 student of electrical engineering. Yes, I didn't depend on my parents 100%. You shouldn't depend on your parents. I know it's a norm in northern Nigeria for a university student to always ask his parent for food substance, right? Sai ka ji ana ɗan hajiman gyaɗa ya ƙare ko? Lokacin wannan ya wuce. Yes, our brothers from southern part of the country have been, becoming a practical example to the northern youth. A person will come from Lagos or from Benin City, or even from Kogi, part of the northern Nigeria, but more closer to the south, with a different type of life. He has already acquired a skill, even if it's a menial job, to earn something to bring food to the table. Some are even supporting their parents while they are students from BUK. They are supporting their parents at home. That's from the southern part of Nigeria. But a northerner, even after graduating from the university, he will remain a liability to his parents. And I hope it has changed. Is there any change? Most of us are from northern Nigeria, right? So, are we still depending on our parents just to eat? And sometimes to drink, to buy pure water, you should ask your mom to send money. Are you still depending on a parent? Subhanallah. No, he's very right. He should say it. He's very sincere to us. And Allah, are you from northern Nigeria? Thank God. You're from Kogi State, and I'm sure you're not dependent on a parent. Are you? Partially. So you have been northernized, right? Though you are part of the northern Nigeria, but I know most of our friends from Kogi, they already are in the market. You should sometimes you find them in the Court village, helping some business centers with photocopy, typing. You understand? If you belittle such little skills, then you can never acquire the complex ones. Yes, I work in one of the containers here. They call it ash container. Yes, when I was a student, I worked in the business center. And alhamdulillah, now I am enjoying all the experience, the experiential life of living in the UK was beautiful. and still enjoying it. Because if you cannot support yourself by engaging in menial skills, then you will forever belittle all types of skills, all sorts of skills, even the ones that Bill Gates and Elon Musk are benefiting from to become the richest men in the world. You are going to belittle that skill or the path, the learning path. Because one of the richest people in the world and the richest black man in Africa, Engausa, was asked if he were given a second chance, what kind of skills or what kind of business is he going to maintain in this 21st century? He said he wouldn't have gone into cement, sugar, and the rest. He would categorically go into digital skills. Yes, the richest black man in the world was confessing that he, among the richest people in the world, who is into sugar processing or cement processing or food processing, even the top 50, even among the top 100, who is into sugar and cement? Thank God recently he's into oil, right? Oil business. So even among the top 5, top 10, none of them is into oil, because the world is trying to divorce the fossil fuel. We are going into, technical or digital advancement of artificial intelligence and all those sort of digital skills. Let us learn. It's a vocation. Even if you are in chemistry department, like my sister has said, she can learn digital skills. Engineer, for that matter, Zakiya Hafiz Muhammad, not knowing that she already possessed a vocation which is more valuable than the engineering aspect of her life. She learned scent processing. She could mix some chemicals to produce scents, perfumes. She was belittling in that skill, but after coming to Engausa, she learned blogging, graphic design, video editing, digital marketing, and digital photography. Then we gave her an assignment to make a content like a jingle to advertise any skills of her choice. Then she remembered. It sparked in her brain, in her mind, that okay, she remembered she had a vocation, a skill for film making. Then she developed the content in that aspect for promoting that business. It was a beautiful project. Then we assessed her, it was an excellent project. Then from that time on, she continued in the real world promoting that business, that very business, in less than a year, right? In less than a year, she employed 5 people. She became an employer of labor in the business of films making. She generated income much more than what she earns monthly. She eventually decided to resign from lecturing. At-takbir. That is the power of skill. That is the power of skill. And we are here to learn skills in the university. Ko karatu addini muka zo? muna za mu tafi kabari da shi. Shi certificate din za a sa mana cikin likafanin mu ne? So then what are you here for? You should learn a skill to become market relevant person. You should become a problem solver, not a certificate holder. Yes, unless we learn skills, relevant skills, we are just becoming certificate holders. Then holding a certificate, is it a skill? Is it a skill? Just to hold a certificate in your bag? Going from one office to another, waiting for the public service, or from some of your uncles to push you into some public service, right? And it is filled up. No vacancy again. No available vacancies to accommodate 1% of unemployed girls in Nigeria in the public service. And almost like 80% of the unemployed persons are dreaming to be employed by the government. What type of people are we becoming? Why can't you become an employer of labor? You know what? My staff is begging me to switch into Hausa because we are from Engausa. Do you know what the meaning of Engausa? Blending English and Hausa, but some of us here don't speak Hausa. Oh, is there anybody who can't speak or can't understand Hausa? My friend, you are not among my audience. Is there anybody who cannot understand Hausa language? Okay, you, I have already done with you. Yes, I already gave you an expensive advice. Maybe you should pay for that. Yes, it's very expensive. Just keep it. Even if you don't understand Hausa, you have benefited more than most of the audience. That is an expensive advice. You understand? Kamar yadda Yahaya ya faɗa, ina ƙoƙari kowane lokaci na haɗa ko in ce na fassara ko kuma na ƙara wani abu musamman na sirri. Ka san Hausa yare sirri ne ko ba san sirri ba ne? Harshe sirri ne. Yes, akwai abin da an ka faɗa ko AI ba zai iya fassara da turanci ba. Ba su iya Hausa ba har yanzu AI su. So wasu abubuwan da in muka faɗa halayen Hausawa ko yadda ya kamata a bada shawara na irin halayen da muke ciki, ba na so da muka faɗa da turanci. Wannan na faɗa da zuma ban so ba, amma babu yadda za a yi. So da akwai abubuwan da bai kamata ma mu dinga faɗa in public ana ji online AI yana fassarawa ba. You have to be very careful. All these phones, akwai abubuwan da suke listening to what we are doing. Wani yana America yana sauraron me muke yi, amma yanzu in na koma Hausa, he'll be bold. Ya gano akwai abubuwan da ba zai gane ba. I am telling you. Amma let me tell you, shi kanshi AI din a koya mar Hausan wani gap ne na skill da ake buƙatar mutane su zo su koyi artificial intelligence, su koyi natural language processing, su koyi yadda za a koya wa shi kanshi AI din, a koya masa Hausar. Saboda in ya koya kuma advantage in ya fi rashin advantage in yawa. Amma muna yi wa Hausar adalci? Muna yin karatu da Hausa? In fact, kamar abin kunya ne ma a ce mutum Hausa department yake. A da dai ban san ko har yanzu. Ina yin Hausa department? Raise up your hands. Hausa department. Yanzu ba abin kunya ba ne, neman sa ake yi su zo za a fassara content a cikin harshen Hausa. It's a lucrative job. Yes, ni yanzu ɗana in ba engineering zai ba Hausa zai a university. ana neman wanda suka iya rubutacciyar Hausa, ba Hausa kaɗai ba, ana neman wanda suka iya Larabci, suka iya Hausa, suka iya Turanci, ana neman su a Lagos ma, ana neman su a America, ana neman su a Saudiya, ana neman su a Dubai, ana neman su. Amma mu a nan saboda mun zata ba wani abin kirki ba ne, muna jin cewa kamar in kana karanta Hausa kana karanta wani abu kuma baya. Amma kun san me yasa muka kasa identifying wannan as a skill? Saboda duk a yawancin makarantunku, don ni ban yi makarantar private school ba, duk public schools ne, ban taɓa private school ba. A makarantunku na private ba a rubuta a cikin gate no curriculum, ba a rubuta. To wannan ne leading ɗin mutum yana jin kunya a ce Hausa yake karantawa, ko a ce duk wanda ya curriculum sai ya biya kuɗi ko? Ana nuna ma yarenka ba shi da wani amfani a duniya. Bayan kuma harshen Hausa shine harshe na 10 ko na 11 duk duniya. Shi yasa ake da gap na skills a bangaren language. Ta abin da ya shafi harshen Hausa yanzu wani abu ne mai tsada da ake neman wanda suka iya wannan abun, an rasa su. So let me tell you, muna da skills din da muke koya ma ba mu san muna da su ba a jami'a. Akwai skills, akwai sana'o'in da ake bukata in the real world, amma unfortunately ana koya mana entrepreneurship ko? To a wannan ajin na entrepreneurship, a nan ɗalibin Hausa ya kamata ya gane cewa wannan Hausar ana buƙatar ta a kasuwa. There is skill mismatch. Ka fito ka karanta Hausa baka ma san inda ake buƙatar wannan skill din ba. Kun gane abin ko? Kana da hajar amma baka ma sai ana buƙatar ta in the real world ba. Ai na kamata a sanar da kai wannan hajar ana buƙatar ta a ajin entrepreneurship. So thank God I'm with lecturers at the high table. Let us hold our lecturers responsible for this. We should identify the skills we are learning, the practicable skills and marketable skills in our curriculum. And if we don't have, let us hold ourselves responsible. We must learn the skills. Otherwise, we have no one to blame but ourselves. Idan ka fita ka rasa aikin yi, za a je ka kai lecturer ka kotu ne cewa bai koya ma skill ba. Ba wanda za ka kara. In fact, sai dai ka kai karar kanka. To lokacin da mutum ya fita bai da skill, Allah ya kiyaye, ya zai haɗu da yan kwaya, ya zama ɗan daba, ya zama ɗan kwaya, ba za a kama shi a kai shi kotu ba, ya kai karar kansa.
Shin kina ko kana da wata baiwa da kake alfahari da ita? Magana muke kan koyon wasu dabaru ko fasahohin da kuke da sha'awar kwarewa a kai da zame muku hanya dodar ta tsayawa da kafafunku a zamanance. Samun kwarewa a sana'a na da matukar muhimmanci ga mai yin wannan sana'ar, mai son koyon sana'ar tare da al'umma baki daya. Wannan shine dalilin da yasa Engausa Global Tech Hub ta karbi kambin yin fice a horar da matasa sana'o'in dogaro da kai na fasahar zamani daga hukumar sadarwa da tattalin arziki na tarayya wato NITDA, inda take farin cikin sanar muku da fara shirye-shiryenta da suka kunshi muhimman sana'o'in dogaro da kai domin samun kwarewa a fannin skills kamar building installation skill, wanda shiri ne da ya kunshi installation na solar, CCTV installation, computer networking, satellite TV installation, electrical wiring installation da kuma electric passing. Wannan dabaru ne na fasahohin zamani wanda har mutum ya jajirce ya kware ko da ɗaya daga cikin su ne, to zai tsaya da kafarsa cikin ingantacciyar hanya saboda buƙatar masu irin wannan kwarewar kullun karuwa take ba raguwa ba. Daɗin daɗawa, Engausa Global Tech Hub na bibiyar ɗalibanta ko da ta yaye domin ganin sun tsaya da kafafunsu. Haka zalika akwai fannin Engausa Digital Literacy Skill Up, wanda ya kunshi video editing, graphics design, blogging, website design, digital marketing da kuma photography. Baya ga wannan ana horar da ɗalibai da ake monetizing, wato yadda ɗaliban za su samu kuɗin shiga. Akwai ajin professional gyaran waya inda ake koyar da gyaran waya both hardware da kuma software da kuma basic electronics. Haka kuma akwai advanced classes inda ake ƙara ƙwarewa akan hikimomi da dabarun waɗannan sana'o'in da muka zayyano muku a baya. Haka zalika mutum ko da a bangon duniya yake rike da wayar hannu ko laptop zai iya ɗaukan darasi ta hanyar amfani da manhajar Engausa Academy. Da mun rabauta da wannan tsarin kai tsaye, mutum zai iya garzaya manhajar Play Store domin sauƙi application ɗin Engausa Academy. Domin neman ƙarin bayani za ku iya tuntuɓa ma shafukan na sada zumunta ko kuma a lambobin wayar mu kamar haka: 070 38 22 46 43 ko kuma 070 15 13 06 83. Burin Engausa Global Tech Hub dai shine al'umma su tsaya da kafafunsu ta hanyar amfani da sana'o'in fasahar zamani.